Hi, my friends. I'm coming at you today via video for your Monday motivation. It's the first Monday of the brand new year, and I have a little very personal message for you for the new year. It actually was birthed out of a dream that I had about myself, and I just felt like it was a message to all of you as well. So as you all know, at the end of the year, you're getting all of these emails and posts and memes and recordings and everything you can imagine, videos about reflecting on your year and making a list of your achievements and really celebrating your victories. And for a lot of people, this can be really discouraging. And I myself took a lot of time off at the end of the year, really focused on my family. I didn't take a lot of time for reflection. I didn't even send you guys out like a super motivational email for the new year. I just was really centered on my own people and my own life. And anyway, so New Year's Day morning, I woke up to this dream, and it's so funny. In the dream, I was in a classroom, and the teacher asked who has achieved their objectives for 2016. And everybody was supposed to be, talking about what they set out to do and how they accomplished it. And I raised my hand in the dream, and he called on me, and I said, believe it or not, I don't even know what my objectives were for 2016, or even if I had any. And then I kind of made a joke about myself, and I said, that's right, the life coach has no clue what she set out to do and whether or not she did it. And I think the dream just reflected my own self-doubt. It reflected the fact that I was feeling, I guess, negative feelings about the fact that I didn't reflect. I didn't go back and look at what my goals were and see if I achieved them. And anyway, so in the dream, I made this joke about myself, and the class laughed with me or at me, whatever way you want to look at it. And the teacher said, I'm really glad you said that. And then pointed to a screen on the wall. And the teacher began to play a video, and the video was of me. And it was me in early 2016 talking about what I wanted to accomplish that year. And it's so odd because obviously I didn't make a video, and that's all just part of the dream. But in this video, in the dream, I looked really intently into the camera, and I said, the only thing I really want to achieve in 2016 is consistency. And in the dream, I watched the video, and I was like, I said that. And then I immediately was reminded of all of the things I am now doing consistently that I wasn't doing in 2015. And I began to see the fruit of consistency in my life in the dream. And it was right at that moment that I woke up. And I realized after talking about this dream to God, and He speaks to me through dreams a lot. I think it's because my head is just so thick. Sometimes it's the only way I can get the message across. But the message was so wonderful and kind. And what I sensed that was for me, that is for you today, is there are times when we don't necessarily verbalize our goals or objectives. Maybe we're not writing things down, and all the gurus tell you, if you don't write it down, you'll never achieve it. You know what? This dream defies that, because it was like God was saying to me, I know what was in your heart, what were the desires of your heart, and it was through circumstances in my life, and a lot of those circumstances were challenging, problems, issues, difficulties. It was through my struggle in 2016 that the fruit of consistency really began to come forth and harvest in my life. And my message for you today is, don't worry about what you set out to do and whether or not you did it in 2016, okay? Let's not start 2017 discouraged, feeling like failures, feeling like, there's this group of people that are amazing and we're not part of it. That's just a lie. And the truth of the matter is that something came out of your struggle in 2016, something good. I believe that. I believe that if you are a person of faith and you are following God's lead, there's no way that you didn't produce some good fruit right here in 2016. And so today, for your Monday motivation and for your first real exercise of 2017, if you haven't done anything yet, I want your first real self-development exercise to be to sit down and get a pen and paper and get alone with God and reflect on what your hardships produced in your life. What is one good thing that came out of your struggle, that came out of your trials, that came out of your difficulties, even having to face your fears in 2016? Maybe it was loss in 2016. Whatever it might be, I want you to see the good fruit that came of it. And I promise you, it's there. It's there. And I want you to feel how I felt when I woke up from that dream and went, wow, I had this desire for more consistency. And whether I verbalized it or not, I don't really remember. And I didn't go back and look through my journals or anything. I just took that dream to mean, hey, don't worry about it. I know what you desire and I can make it happen. And yes, we have to cooperate with God. We can't sit around on the couch watching Netflix binges and expect to have good fruit in our life. That's not going to happen. But when we are proactively working on ourselves and believing God for all the good things He has for us, things happen and things aren't always good. But when they do, they're going to produce good fruit in our lives. And that's what I want you to see, my friends, today, that you have good fruit in your life today from the struggle of 2016. And I want you to really revel in that, write it down. And you know what? A lot of you are going to have more than one thing. You're going to have a lot more than one thing that you have right here. And you know what? What's in here, no one can take from you. No one ever. What's in here, this attitude you have, the character you have, the grit you have, the faith you have, the belief you have, nobody can take that from you. Bad things can happen, but no one can steal what you have in here. And that, my friends, is your motivation for 2017. I want you to do this exercise and please tell me what you have attained from your struggle. I want to know what your treasures are. I want to know what desires you had in your heart that you didn't even realize came to pass in 2016 because of your faith and determination. Post something on my Facebook page. If you're in a private group with me, post it there. If you're seeing this via email, please reply to this email. If you're seeing this on YouTube, please comment below and let me know what your treasure from 2016 was based on your struggle. Have a wonderful Monday and stay motivated.